Like for real, like that sound like a tough offensive line. Hey man, because you got to deal with you got to deal with those guys. You got to deal with Houston, Van Note, and Freilich. And I mean that sounds like a tough. Not saying the name Whitfield ain't tough, but it's more of a common name to me than. Well, what's his name? Houston Hoover?
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Hoover Houston. Then Houston Hoover, Jeff Van Note, and Freilich. Okay.
I got my right tackle.
Okay, you had to go ahead and.
Nah, I was gonna look at somebody else, but it popped in my head.
Hey, man, go ahead and tell me, man.
This guy was traded for John Elway.
Okay. Oh wow.
So he played for the Colts, right? And when Elway got drafted by the Colts, they ended up trading him to Denver. His name was Chris Hinton. Hinton. And then Chris Hinton later on was traded to the Falcons for the #1 overall pick, and they ended up getting Jeff George to the Colts. So I forgot how.
So we won that deal then.
He got traded to the Colts and then came to Atlanta from the Colts when we traded our #1 pick and we got Chris Hinton.
Chris
Andre
Hinton.
Rison.
Chris Hinton. Man, hey, shout out to Bad Moon.
Yeah. So we got Chris Hinton, Andre Rison for our first round pick, and they ended up picking Jeff George. And Chris Hinton played tackle.
So if you had to break down with Whitfield, Hoover, Van Note, Freilich, and Hinton, if you had to break down those 5, what type of offensive line would you say that was? You know, is it a real rugged, rough?
Man, they can run block, they can pass block. I mean, it's pretty solid with that line. That's a solid line.
Yeah, but you know, everybody has a strength. Is there a particular strength that you feel like they would have?
Freilich was a tough dude, could block the run block, tough. I mean, pass block. Hinton was your protector. Like he was making sure ain't nobody getting to the quarterback. Bob Whitfield, he was blind in one eye, so he really played really great to be blind and legally blind in one eye.
Yeah,
and so he always protect the quarterback. I say probably the weakest link would probably be Houston Hoover.
Okay.
I'm probably missing out on somebody else. Look in the comments, if you guys find a better left guard than that, please let us know. Because I can't think of none right now that can beat Houston Hoover.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So we move on from the offense. We have our offensive line.
All right. Cool. Got the line. I think this is a good line to get us to the Super Bowl.
Okay. We had that set. Okay. So we gonna stick right inside, right next to the offensive line, either side. And you know what? I don't know if I want to pick 1 or if I want to pick 2. Let's just go with 1 to make it difficult.
Tight ends?
Tight end.
Oh, that's going to be easy for me.
Who you going with at tight end?
Man, no other than Tony G, man. Tony Gonzalez, man.
Okay.
Woo, man, he could do it all. And like he was saying one time, Matt Ryan was saying like he just ran his own routes and get open.
Yeah,
he got open.
I'm going to get open.
You couldn't call him out in the film room.
Yeah, so he couldn't get up on the board and draw anything.
But I get open.
Yeah, but I get open.
I get open, Tony Gonzalez.
So look, so since the first one is so easy, give me a second one then.
A second?
I kind of think who I know you're gonna pick from, the 2 that you may be thinking, but you go in and surprise me because you go back with certain players that sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I wasn't paying attention because B Rich be pulling these names.
And I'm thinking of 3 right now. I'm thinking of Junior Miller, Algie Crumpler, and
OJ.
I ain't thinking of Santiago.
You ain't think about OJ?
I was thinking about the dude that caught the touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Hooper.
I was thinking Hooper, but
I'm taking Santiago over Hooper.
Because he started a Dirty Bird?
Nah, I just think he would have been like putting the same kind of offense. Putting the same kind of offense. Yeah, putting the same kind of offense. I think he would have made the same kind of plays. And it's not slighting Austin Hooper. I just think OJ Santiago was still an athletic playmaker.
He just didn't put up the numbers over his career, but he could have put up the numbers.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he could have done what Austin Hooper did, if not more. I feel like he would have done more.
Well, Trey, freak it, man. OJ Santiago, man, and Tony Gonzalez.
Over Big Crump?
Man, I like
over Crump. Nah. Over Crump, and give me the other name.
I said
because you ain't even add OJ in.
Oh, Junior Miller.
Junior Miller.
So he was 80s, man. Steve Barkowski target, but like back then they wasn't really throwing a lot, but he could catch and he was definitely catching touchdowns.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me, man, I'm gonna probably go with Crump.
I think I go with Crump over OJ because Crump was definitely better than OJ. Had a better career and better numbers.
Man, I just think that, and this, like, once again, this ain't no slight to OJ or anybody else.
But OJ started the Dirty Bird, bro.
Okay.
He was the one, originator.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. The Dirty Bird. That's cool. That's cool, man. But I think when it comes to being able to take like huge hits in traffic and still hold on to the ball, making them tough catches.